In the corner, Smith with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Outside for George. And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
To the wing on the left. Back to Smith. For three. Shot by Johnson, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And it's George finishing it off.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
So great for Cooper Flagg. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look here for Detroit. First free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
The wide open look for Durant. Drops in the tray.
And off-the-chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently.
Out to Smith. From outside the arc, the three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Smith's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Long Beach. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Detroit. The three from KD. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And stolen by Irving. Duncan surveying the D. Here's Howard. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
Well, he clearly liked that look and made sure not to waste the opportunity.
Pass to Lindenborg. To the left side wing. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Rebound, Detroit. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need. To succeed.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And here is Irving. Inside. Duncan with the bucket.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Smith left side. .40 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Irving with the ball. Guarded now By Shaq. Duncan right side. It's stolen by Smith. Lets it go from deep. Lendenborg, good. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's
Yeah. Premier on the track. Hey, yo, shout out to the NBA. What's your favorite team? I'ma break down all the teams and show you how I flip it into a rhyme scheme.
Take your time.
Pay close attention.
Break it down.
I'm in Atlanta with the Hawk. I poked him, he fell quick. I used to be a scalper like Boston, I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets. In Brooklyn I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, as soon as my mood switch. Something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets. In the getaway car, I had to work on the engine, the crankshaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. These rappers is my kids, call Moria. I'm in the golden state of mind, a warrior. Rockin' like Houston, I don't give a I don't rap for free, I sell verses. Swiss beats and Timberland. Indiana Pacers jacket with the zipper. I just got a head.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Now flag. George with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Levine makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once that is a great finish! Oh my!
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
On the wing, Levine. Over Jordan. Levine can't hit. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
They get the rebound. Or the three. Wallace's shot is good.
And I like how he didn't have a great look, kicked it, and they end up with the triple.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. 6-point game. Levine gets the bucket.
Well, there's no doubting Levine's scoring ability. He can score it from anywhere.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Different look here for Detroit. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Irving, and Dr. J slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
On defense, Detroit. Here's Williamson. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Duncan right side. Shoots over Shaq. No good from Duncan.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
LaVine with it, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
Outside Durant. He takes it in, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, Kevin Durant, unreal.
Here's LaVine, and LaVine with the slam.
Now that's impressive. LaVine is not afraid to get flashy.
Here's Irving, and Zach LaVine pulls it down. And here's LaVine who brings it up for Atlanta, trailing by 4. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Back to KD. Here's Duncan, and the layup's good off the glass.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Durant, shoots the 3, and Zach LaVine pulls it down. Goes up on the wing. The shot, no good. And here is Durant. Duncan outside. Over Williamson. Duncan with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And that does it. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
Here's Flag. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And no one expects this to be a key area for Flag, but he might consider folding it into his game more.
LaVine, the bounce pass. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. 10 points for Zach LaVine.
Yeah, good work on the in-between shot. I like seeing guys use this area of the floor.
Michael Jordan.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Detroit leading by 5. O'Neal on the wing. And that one, good.
How about Shaq with the mid-range there, showing a willingness to step out and expand his game.
LaVine wide open. Detroit with the rebound. So great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
LaVine inside the three-point line. Rebound by Wallace. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Here's George. And then George with the jam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And the rare three from Williamson. What a confidence booster that could be.
Michael Jordan dunking like only he can.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Wallace. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. The Atlanta trails by 10. Levine's shot is off.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter. Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
First team foul.
Here's James. Pass to Hamilton. Oh, that was something else.
Are you kidding me?
And he slams that one down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. O'Neal outside. And here's James outside. He got it up. And so it's Detroit going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. He'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And so Hero will bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game. Oubre outside. Here's Towns. And the shot goes in.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Outside Durant. Fires the three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Durant's got 5.
And off-the-chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
First team.
That is his first foul of the game.
Pistons foul. Julius Erving. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And Larry Brown. Wants a timeout.
Timeout.
He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Hero looking over the defense. And he drives in.
Well, he is a multi-dimensional scorer. Hero taking his work down the lane.
Defense
Hit his leg.
Take ball.
And they're saying he kicked the ball. And a minute played as the second half gets going. On the wing, Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And this is routine for Mitchell. He doesn't need much space to feel comfortable elevating.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone. A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Atlanta trails by 12. Hero from long range. Chamberlain with the rebound. Detroit with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. In the corner, Irving with it. The three. Mitchell connects from three.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop it.
Goes up. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Cunningham looking around. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Pass to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Here's Cunningham. Rebounded by the Pistons. Towns with the steal. For three. And Cade Cunningham with the three. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
And it's Mitchell missing. The Atlanta trails by 16. And again, Cunningham missing. And Howard has it in the corner. Mitchell in the corner. 1 second left. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Detroit. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Detroit leading by 16. Jordan drives in. And the rejection by Towns. Cunningham outside. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Here's Cunningham into the lane. And Cunningham with the slam.
Assertive drive by Cunningham. Just took off and never looked back.
Shoots the three. That one misses. Pistons leading by 14. Here's George. Oh, the slam dunk.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now Cunningham. And he does not hit. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And he gets it back. Cunningham pulls it down. Oubre
powerful finisher, Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Let's hear it, fans! Let's keep it going, fans, for your Atlanta dancers.
Pistons leading by 13. George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
At the line for the Pistons, Paul George.
And the first one at the line is good. And George drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Puts it up from deep. Can't get it.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Knocks down the three.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. He answers with a dunk of his own.
And you can't let this kid Flag get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. It's James. The long shot, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And so it's Atlanta with it. It's an 18-point game. From outside, the three goes down. Here's Flag. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he hits the jumper.
Flag's always shot ready.
Oh, what a play inside. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
And you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm